Hi everyone, coming to you guys with a quick reading on Lil Nas X. Will he bounce back? First again, I want to send healing energy to Lil Nas X, and I'm saying yes. At the end of the day, still a young man, still a young brother. That a lot of people, I see some people in some comments, people was laughing at him and stuff. And I mean, when he was going viral, going down the street, but this man could have unalive himself. And I'm saying, yeah, the man is hurting, a special shout out to everybody from the LGBTQ community. I'm saying, yeah, because we have a lot of clients here that we love. I'm saying, yeah, we don't care what your sexual orientation, all that kind of stuff. Is a love over here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So at the end of the day, Lil Nas X is somebody's son, somebody brother, and somebody cousin or anything like that. I'm saying? Yeah. So we just want to say and see what is we seen for him in the near future if he's going to bounce back. I'm saying? Yeah. Or he's going to have more problems in his life moving forward. And we here to say that it all depends on Lil Nas X. I'm saying? When I look at him, I see he's an Aries. And sometimes Aries people could be all in their head too much, and very strong-minded. But I see that it all depends on the team around him. And I'm saying if he gets to the right people, if Lil Nas X gets to the right people, and they surround him with love and affection, and if he able to surrender, he have to surrender. Lil Nas X have to surrender. Yeah, because you can see he was crying out for help. And you can see a lot of different things. I don't want to go too much into his personal business. And I'm saying, yeah, because he have enemies just like everybody else. I'm saying, yeah, he have to clean up himself spiritually. He got to work on himself mentally and physically also too. So it's three different things. As long as he do these three things, and he have to get to the right people he get to, and he have to humble himself. He got to stand down. He can't have that Aries hot-headedness and stuff like that. We're not here to judge him. I'm saying, yeah, certain things, a lot of people, and if you guys remember when Lil Nas X, he did something, and I'm gonna try and find the screenshot, and after that, if you notice, when Lil Nas X did that, everything went downhill for him, and you guys have to be careful. I'm saying, yeah, a lot of people try to do stuff for like shock jock and all these different things, and they're not protected. They just think this is something to go viral and different things like that. And Lil Nas X have to be careful, and he have to protect himself. I'm saying? Yeah, and I see when he did that, everything went downhill for him, and you guys wasn't paying attention. But one thing with us over here, we pay attention to a lot of stuff that a lot of people do not pay attention. Some of you guys just catch on long after. Even from politics, a lot of people not waking up. Just like over the politics and stuff, now people not waking up. We tell you guys privately. I told a lot of you guys privately what is the whole end game with a lot of stuff. And I'm saying, yeah, and I told you guys to get all your house in order, get your plan B and different things. A lot of people still sleeping. A lot of people do not understand. I'm saying, yes, a lot of things is over in this country, and a lot of you guys are not ready. A lot of you guys do not understand what it is. You guys have to have your plan B. You gotta move a certain way. A lot of things happening. Now back to Lil Nas X. If Lil Nas X did had himself protected, he would have never end up in this situation. And it's more take than that, And the minute when he did that stuff that he should have never done, when coming to religion and stuff, man, I try to tell people, stay out of people's religions and things like that. You doesn't know what it is you're wearing and what it is you're doing. You're doing all kind of shock jock stuff. It could backfire, and I've seen it happen to a lot of people. I'm saying a lot of people play certain characters and stuff, and they wasn't protected, and then the life went crazy. Some people went crazy, all kind of stuff. Yeah. It's so much things, and I'm saying, yeah. So when coming to us, we look at everything from a spiritual perspective, and this is what I'm saying with Lil Nas X. He need to get his life together, which I see that he can turn things around if he get to the right spiritual team. And he need to work on his mental health, and he has some physical work to do. A lot of detoxing and different things. He had to detox his whole internal inside body and stuff. He need to do some detoxing and things like that. And I see things will turn around for him. But he have to listen. He have to surrender. So I see if Lil Nas X surrender and stand down and let the professionals come in and he surrender, I see his life will turn around. But he have some spiritual components that he have to repair first. Then he will be able to open back up his spiritual roads. His roads are totally closed. Everything is at a standstill in his life. You know what I'm saying? You know, by few mistakes he make, you know, he was doing some shock jocking, and that is what trigger him. That is what lead to his downfall now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And certain other things. But we're not going to get into his personal life and things like that, because we're here to uplift him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he's a young brother. We're trying to uplift him. We send him prayers, healing energy for Lil Nas X. We want to see him because, as I said, we have a lot of people in the community that comes to us, and we always want to show love. You know what I'm saying? Yes. You know, we always read about the women and stuff, but we want to read for Lil Nas X because we talked about him a couple of years ago. I can't remember. You know, maybe Timothy might remember. He's the only person to remember. You know, we put him in the blog. We talk about him that you have to be careful. And I'm saying, yeah, when coming to the relationships, and you got to watch his mental health and stuff like that. But if I could find it, I'll put it in. But if I don't find it, it's okay. You know, yeah. But we talk about him. We touch on him. I'm thinking 2021, 2022. And I'm saying, yeah. But you know, we send him prayers, healing energy. We want to see him get better. He will get better only if he get to the right people. You have to get to the right people. The right hands have to lay on him. The right people have to work with him. You have to surrender, and you have to spiritually clean up his life, and he have to detox. And as long as he do all these things, these components, I see he will turn around. He will come back out bigger and better. But it will take 3 to 6 months to turn his life around. When coming to his court case and stuff, I see with his lawyer, I like his lawyer that he have. They're going to work out certain things with him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so things will work out for him in the end if he have the right team and if he stay humble. If he humble and things, he could turn things back around. But he have to move a certain way. You know, he can't be moving the way how he is moving before. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So I see if he get to the right people, work on his mental health, do the detox, spiritually clean up his life and things like that. Don't ask me in the comments what he needs to do and all kinds of stuff. Nobody giving nobody nothing free. We don't ask for nobody to come to us. The right people just always come to us. They know who they are. You know what I'm saying? And whether the VIP, small P, side P. One thing with us, we turn around a lot of people's lives. A lot of people come to us broken and financially stressed out. All different things, and we turn all their lives around. They have big contracts, $1 million contracts. All of them have big things now in their life. That is when you know he is a boss at what it is you do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When your clients come to you at their lowest point and you don't judge them, you show them love, you create a safe space, and you and your team, you know, surround them with love and affection. And that client stand down and they stay humble and they have the resources, because there's nothing free over here. We'll be able to turn their life around, you know, within 3 to 6 months. And I see that with Lil Nas X. I hope that he listened to the people around him and he get to the right people, and his life will be back. But he have to move. As he can't move the old way. The old way how he is doing that shock jocking and all that kind of stuff. Nah, you gotta move like Frank Ocean type of style. But you know, let his music, you know, his music talk for himself. And I'm saying, yeah, let his music talk for him and things will work out. But he have to move more like a Frank Ocean type of dude. You know what I mean? Yeah, this kind of way how you like to be moving and stuff. Nah, you gotta let that go. You know? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? No? Yeah, because I see that is why you end up in this situation. You know what I'm saying? Yes. But we sending love for him. You know, I'm sending love for him. You know, just like how we used to send love for Shikari Richardson and all of them. You know what I'm saying? We don't judge people over here. One thing with us, if it come across, you pop up on our radar and we see you in the spotlight, we're going to send prayers and healing energy for him. So I felt sad for him when I saw him. And I'm saying, yeah. And I say, you know what? Let me just do a quick video on him. Let him know we're sending love for him. And send this video for him. And I'm saying, yeah, this should go on Instagram or something. And, you know, you guys let him see this, that, you know, we sending love for him. He'll be okay. If he listens to the people around him, he need to listen. Because Aries have this know-it-all and very sensitive and thing, and they might feel people judging them. Nah, he'll be okay. You know what I mean? If he listen, you know, and he do the right thing and get to the right people, and I see his charges and all these things will be able to scale down, and things will work out for him if he have the right resources, the right people, and spiritual help, everything. And we wishing him all the best. No request videos, okay? Bye.